architecture, video games, and film, I think all of them have a connection in that how do you feel when you get there? Do you want to stay there? Do you want to go to the next room? Do you want to look inside that window? Do you want to see? Do you care what happens to that character? Do you care what happens to yourself in a video game to the point where you've got to play it forward to become successful? It's got to be that thing that involves you and sucks you in, that it's the only place in the world you want to be. Narratives is a story that pulls you in. Narratives is a story that makes you say, I've got to stay here to find out what happens next. It's got to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. It's got to be something that you identify with, but it's got to be something that says to you, you can't leave now because you're too interested in what's happening and you've got to find out where it's going. I can only work immersively. I absolutely shade out everything else, and it's not something I do mechanically or physically. It just naturally happens as I start to work. I look at my watch, and all of a sudden it's 7 o'clock, and I thought it was only 3. It's completely immersive. I have to take my head somewhere else entirely and become whatever it is that I'm working on, and then the great ideas come out. We're just at the opening cusp of 3D. Hollywood has cycled around and done the first discovery year of 3D again and again and again. We keep saying, oh, there's the tip of the iceberg, and then we forget about it. And there's the tip of the iceberg again. We've never gotten past the tip of the iceberg. Where we're headed now with 3D is going to be mind-blowing, because it's not just going to be immersive. I think it's really going to open us up to a whole additional way of storytelling that before hasn't been anything more than a spear in the lens or someone throwing an object at the camera. We're going to go way beyond that, and it's going to become necessary for certain kinds of storytelling. I'm going to the 5D conference, I hope for the same reason that most other people are, and that is to discover new things. I want to go there and I want to be told about stuff I didn't even know existed, and I know that's going to be at the 5D thing. There's going to be a lot of really smart people there talking about stuff that they've been very involved in, stuff that I didn't know existed, and I want to hear about it.